Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto. I hope you're having a great day. So today's Sunday. It's time for the normal Sunday roundup, where I basically just have a conversation with you about what's going through my head and what I'm going to be looking at for the next week. So we know what happened last week. The implosion of FTX, the discovery of possible ridiculous level of shenanigans by SBF and his team, the collapse and fall of FTX basically, and there will be more fallout from there, right? You had Binance pull out about $858 million from out of FTX before the collapse. You had Nexo pull out about $219 million before the collapse. You probably had others, but those are the most notable that I know of. If you have not heard about this guy, Mario Nawfal, I'm probably pronouncing his name incorrectly. Mario, I apologize. But this guy has been hosting all kinds of Twitter spaces surrounding this particular topic. He's a very well-known person. If you're not following him, I definitely suggest it. He recently had an interview with somebody, this young lady from Huobi. She's a co-founder of Huobi. It's either Huobi or Huobi. I don't know how to pronounce it. Somebody's going to have to teach me. Sorry about that. No disrespect intended. And she basically said, listen, we all talk. They all, all of them, CZ, the people over Huobi, Justin Sun, SBF, just everybody knows everybody, right? It's not that they're all friends, but, everybody in this space knows everybody in this space. It's been said that apparently CZ knew of certain things that were going on and just said, you know what, I'm not putting up with it anymore. I'm going to do something about it. And he did something about it. Let's say that that's true. It does not negate the fact or change the fact that we had yet another rogue player do something with investments that weren't his. So it's been said, or rumors are flying around, that Sam Bankman-Fried was the person behind bringing down Luna. That would change the story. I mean, I'm pretty sure, Do Kwon had something shady going on, but that would drastically change the story. If somebody's gunning for you with that kind of cash and they're gunning for you, they're going to win, right? And obviously that's what happened. So Luna goes down, Celsius goes down, Voyager goes down, BlockFi goes down, the list goes on. And you sit there and you kind of go, who has enough money to do that? And finger started pointing at SBF. And it turns out some people definitely know whether or not it was him or not. Let those rumors go, or I'm letting those rumors go. I'm looking at it as I'm not surprised if it's true, because it's not like they're conspiracy theories. It's literally laying out a plausible idea of, things that could have happened. Very plausible. Not like, aliens coming from space. Excuse me. So I'm paying attention to that. I'm paying attention to all of the so-called seasoned players in the money management space that also might have been in the know. Maybe not. That gave credence to this young person who just hit the crypto space pretty hard, pretty heavy, with connections, with money. Where did that money come from? I have a list out that says, these are some big players that invested in him. Those are very smart firms. I'm pretty sure they went through and did a whole bunch of due diligence. They looked at everything. I'm pretty sure they didn't just blindly invest in some smart kid from MIT. But I look at the connections from this kid to other people, and I sit there and I kind of go, wow, that's interesting. Right? One of the reasons why I like crypto is because I like the decentralization of finance. I'm not a big person on letting somebody else control my finances. I'm not loaded like some of these people are or anything like that. But I do have a problem with somebody managing my finances. I manage my own. I teach my kids, manage their own. Don't know something, go learn. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, but at the end of the day, your finances have to be within your control. Keeping your assets on an exchange does not give you that control. Okay? Does not. Not your keys, not your crypto. Just keep that in mind. Not your keys, not your crypto. I use hardware wallets. I use software wallets. I use hot wallets. And there's a certain amount of money that I will keep in each, depending on how much risk I am willing to take, how safe I want something to be, how long I'm going to hold a given asset, right? What my plans are for that set of assets held in that particular wallet. Okay? For something that I'm holding on for a long time, I put it on a hardware device. For something that I know that I'm going to trade, within months, I put that in other places. For something that I'm going to do, I'm going to make a move like in minutes. Yeah, I'll leverage an exchange. Not a problem. On-ramp the money, do whatever it is I'm going to do, off-ramp the money, right? I don't leave too much sitting on an exchange. There's no reason to. I'm not gaining interest, right? I don't trust that they're not doing something with my money. So if somebody's going to do something with my money, it's going to be me. That said, most of the wallets that I have my assets in, I do not hold, I do not earn interest, right? But the money that I'm making on my assets, I'm earning more money. Banks don't really pay out interest anyway. I say this to say that if you are holding a significant amount of money on an exchange, stop that. Go get yourself a real wallet. I use Ledger, I use Coinomi, I use Trust Wallet. For certain things, I also use MetaMask. There are other wallets out there that you can do research on that you can use that are not tied to an exchange. And you still have much of the functionality that you would on an exchange. Like, I want to trade crypto, I want to, swap. You can do those things. Some of these wallets are actually tied to ways that you can stake your money or stake your assets. You can do that. Looking forward for this week, I'm looking for more fallout from FTX, obviously. I'm looking for more transparency stemming from all of this, coming from all of the other large exchanges. Why? Because they're large exchanges and they want to make sure that this contagion does not hit them. That's why. So that's what I'm looking at this week. There's nothing else that matters. Nothing. Okay? The number one thing on your mind should be getting off exchanges, managing your own digital assets, managing your own investments, and paying attention to what's coming. What's coming is probably going to be a free fall. And I said free fall, not free for all. To me, those are opportunities to invest. But do your own research, see what you want to do. I know that I will be taking my money and I will be investing. I am expecting the market to take a downturn because of all of this. I also expect it to fully come back and then some. Right? For those companies that are not being transparent in what they are doing, I expect them to fall and fall hard. For those people that are thinking, "Oh, this is a terrible thing." Yes, it is a terrible thing, but FTX is not the first exchange to go down. There's actually a site called Crypto Exchange Graveyard, something like that. Go research it, and you'll show you all the exchanges that have failed. Be mindful of your money. Be mindful of where your money is at. Be mindful of your own research. Be mindful of what you're doing with your assets. And that's what I'm looking for the coming week. All right? There'll be more. Have a good one. Bye-bye.